to the water years, 6 to 12 years, the feeling, emotional years of developing emotional sensitivity and awareness. Time to develop flexibility as well is this period, and a willingness to grow and enjoy life's changes. Here we see an emphasis on emotional development and inspiration. The child can learn how to feel without being driven or ruled by those feelings. Venting or emotional bloodletting is not a cure, nor do children need to get in touch with their feelings because they already are. We're not talking about denying difficult feelings, but perhaps redirecting them in positive ways, one of the many strengths of flower essences. And here's a sweet story. A 5-year-old girl wanted to be left home alone by her family, go figure, who were leaving for grandma's house. The mother administered a dosage of banana flower essence because obviously you can't leave a 5-year-old home alone. And the little girl immediately shared, "Mama, let's go to grandma's house." So for these 6 years, we have 5 essences. Apple. If I use my cursor, can you see it on the photos? Okay, we'll do that. So we have the apple blossom. I love this blossom. It's absolutely gorgeous. It makes you feel healthier just looking at it. It's like the blush after a good run. This may be administered during illness or when the thought of illness is present for periods of discouragement. Date essence, sweetness, and tenderness for the child with a sour disposition, even in a mood, overly critical or judgmental of others. For the child who finds fault with others, especially siblings, because they're closest in the radius. For whining and clinging children. Fig, here we have just a tiny bud, not an actual flower, as that's sometimes the case when we work with the trees. And what an amazing fruit it is with the seeds, and you can even say the flower within the fruit. For flexibility, self-acceptance, such a water-like quality. For the child who's too hard on himself or tries too hard, for being unsatisfied with accomplishments even when noteworthy, for the ability to see many sides of an issue, for flexibility. That's the word that is very fig-like as well as relaxing, for nail biting and thumb sucking, for the emotional issues going on. We'll talk about grape in a moment. And raspberry, for kindness and compassion, for the child who can lash out, hurt others, or is easily hurt. For oversensitivity, this essence promotes a giving nature. So we'll talk a little bit about grape for love and devotion, for a child to realize the inner source of love, that the love is within, as we spoke in the very beginning, that yes, it comes through our parents, through our dearest friends, our role models, etc., but it is a reflection of the love that already exists within us. Loving without condition, demand, or expectation. Patience with others' shortcomings is a form of love, flowing with the longer rhythms, as children can do as well, in relationships with family and friends. Love is a remedy or grape for any attitude that is not loving, for the bully, the tattletale, for tantrums. As the grapevine's tendrils wrap around anything in its path, so does the heart of a child embrace all